Good morning, everybody. This is Cindy from Ideas Times 2, and I have a flip through for you today to show my latest junk journal and the box that it comes in. And you can see from the top of the box that my theme is steampunk today, and I've made this green, kind of this verdigris box to put the journal in and to store it. A little bit about the box before I show you the journal. So the box is cardboard, but I've painted it with a metallic paint. There's some green, some brown, some orange in there to give it this old verdigris look. The box measures 11.5 inches long, 8 inches wide, and about 5.5 inches tall. The box is embellished with some chipboard and lots and lots of metal, and has a charm up here in the top corner and quite a few keys and some old jewelry, and there's some rust in some of the spots, and I've tried to make it look old. And the inside of the box is lined with this green fleece to protect the journal. It's nice and soft, and the color is an antique green that pretty well matches the rest of the box. And you can see inside the box is my journal, and the box was made to coordinate with the journal. And so the bottom of the box is lined as well, and says punk on the end, and right there. Sorry, I've been having problems with my camera today, trying to get everything to work. So bear with me and my awful camera today. So here's my book, and the book is approximately 9.5 inches by 6.5 inches, and I was not able to measure the width, as you can imagine, because it might average about 4 inches wide. It's pretty packed. And there goes my camera, everything tilted over, along with a bottle of black gesso and the Mod Podge I was using to hold everything up. So how bad did we go out of camera? Not too bad. I'm going to just keep filming, and please bear with me. Hopefully it won't happen again. So here's the book. The front has been embellished with lots of gears and some chipboard, and the corners you can see are all metal and have been rusted. The back of the book matches the front. Well, actually, this is the front. This is the back. There are some charms on the side, and you can see it has 3 signatures. I've closed the book with a chain and some clips with plenty of charms on there, and that can be completely taken off, which I'm going to do now, so you can see inside the book. So let me move everything over just a little bit. So there we go. The end pages are a cardstock from Graphics 45. They have a beautiful steampunk collection, and so I've used that here and in my first signature. And the book starts with this little tuck spot with some ephemera cards inside. And I've sewn some antique Norwegian lace on here. Most of the lace in the book is antique Norwegian lace. Here's a little pocket and a tuck spot. All of the paper inside the book is coffee stained. And so here we have a little tab and another tuck spot with a notebook inside of it. and another tab. Here's some marbled paper. I thought coordinated really well. I made this paper this summer, and I haven't had a lot of opportunity to use it, but I thought this would be a good spot to tuck in some homemade marbled paper. Here's an envelope with some ephemera in it. Here's an origami envelope that you just flip open, and we'll see how well I can do this upside down and backwards. There we go. And it has this creepy little picture tucked on the inside. And here's another tab. The CD envelope is a pocket, and there's a little collage on the bottom. And the envelope is really grungy and rusted, using some Tim Holtz inks, some graph paper, and another tab. Here's a pocket for a journaling card, and a tuck spot with a couple of ephemera cards in there. This little CD envelope has a notebook, a journaling notebook inside of it that I made using embellished playing cards. So it just opens up into this little book, and it's made out of 2 cards. And the cards are steampunk cards. You can see through the sewing pattern that I used to make the card that the ace has gears in it, and it just tucks into the little pocket there, and there's a little charm hanging off the bottom. I think it's a die. Yep, a little number 6. Here's some more of that antique Norwegian lace and some parchment paper. A couple more embellished playing cards. This one, you can see the back of the card, but this one I sewed on some coffee stained paper to make a little journaling card. Another little pocket and a flip. The flip is also a pocket, and it's the center of the first signature. Another flip with a pocket, and a belly band with a journaling tag in there. There's a lot of blank pages in here, a lot of white space to use for journaling, and a lot of little notebooks like this one. Here's an envelope that I've clipped in. I made the envelope and decoupaged it with some newsprint, and inside of the envelope there are some little note cards with Graphics 45 stickers on them. Other side of that hand marbled paper, and a tuck spot with the collage. A little bit of rubber stamping in here, not too much. Some tab with some more of that antique Norwegian lace. And here's a belly band with another little notebook. A little mini file folder with, you guessed it, another little notebook on the inside. This is almost a book of books. And here's the end of the first signature. This tuck spot has some stickers in there. The second signature is really more of the same. Tuck spots and pockets, some graph paper, and a little collage. Here's a steampunk postcard that can be used for journaling. And another little card for journaling or a place marker, and some book pages and some stenciling. I used the butterfly as kind of a motif in this book, and the butterfly is throughout the entire book. My theme is transformation and change, and so you'll see that kind of idea throughout the entire book. Here's some antique ledger paper, and some more stenciling, and a map, and another collage. And there's lots of metal, gears and pins and keys sprinkled throughout the entire book. Here's an envelope that I have pretty liberally embellished. And you can see there's the butterfly again, and the metal tag says altered, and the dictionary page says shift. And that's what life is all about, right? It's about change. And here's the middle of the second signature. And here's a double tuck spot. And another tab and some lace. This is just clipped in here, and I made the clip, glued some gears on there, and this is an index card that has been coffee stained, and I made a little pocket on there and a tag that I've tucked inside, and a little ephemera card, and that all just gets clipped in there. Here's another little tuck spot. This was made with homemade paper, and there are little pieces, bits and pieces of homemade paper throughout the entire book. And don't tell anyone, but I made this paper using a McDonald's bag. Those things have to be good for something, right? So it's turned out to be my favorite color paper. So you'll find this in little bits and pieces throughout the entire book. There's the other half of the other side of the ledger paper, and a tuck spot, and some more Norwegian lace, more ribbon and lace, and an applique that's been coffee stained, and some rubber stamping, ledger paper. There's another butterfly. It says curiosity on that one. Flip, some more lace, and that's the end of the second signature. The third signature starts with a Franken page that I thought was kind of appropriate for a steampunk journal, because that's kind of what steampunk is about. Stitched together, modified, changed human beings. And so that's what I started with. And a little bit of rubber stamping, and some more pockets, and a collage. There's some more of that homemade paper right there. Another tuck spot. I found this really awesome steampunk paper doll book, and I've done some fussy cutting of parts of the book, and you can see right here that's one of them. And the dictionary page here says mechanism. And here's some more of that homemade paper and some gears, some ledger paper, and little charms. There are charms all over the place. And another tuck spot. Here are two more tuck spots with some ephemera on the inside. Here's a little tuck spot with a steampunk postcard. And some more ephemera that I've just clipped onto the top of this page, and some more antique Norwegian lace, some washi tape, some more pockets with little notebooks, my book of books, and some library cards in there. And here's a journaling card. It belongs inside this envelope. And it does fit in there, I promise. There we go. And from the Steampunk Paper Doll book, and these are all hand fussy cut out, and that was very time consuming. Luckily, I turned on a movie and worked on that. Down here, there's some more of that homemade paper, and another little fussy cut mechanical fish. On this page we have the actual paper doll, and I fussy cut her out, and she's on this tuck spot along with another journaling card with another one of her outfits. This envelope here is made out of homemade paper, and I've not embellished it. I've just left it because I thought it was pretty. And on the next page, we have a mechanical lion that goes with our Steampunk lion tamer right there. There's a safety pin and another one of her outfits, a book page. There's our theme again, change, transformation. Here's a little pocket with a little envelope. And we're almost done. A little bit of fabric and antique lace embellishments here. Another little tuck spot. And that's the end of the book. So 196 pages for journaling and a lot of little notebooks. In fact, along with the box and the journal, I also have some more little notebooks and clips and things that will be included. Here's another little mini file folder. This little flip notebook is made with more homemade paper, and some journaling cards and tags. And here's another one where I sewed coffee stain paper to the back of this tag. And another tag, another little notebook, and some envelopes, another little notebook made with library cards. And just tons of little things. And this journal was a lot of fun to make. I had a lot of fun looking for things and making things, and spent quite a few hours with my paper and my cat. And after work, it's a good way to relax. So I hope you enjoyed the flip through, and you can check out the listing on our Etsy store at Ideas Times 2. Check out our blog, ideastimes2.com. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at my book, and it inspired you with some ideas, or inspired you to go Christmas shopping today. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and take advantage of this beautiful weather. So I can't remember if I already said that a lot of the paper and ephemera was from Tim Holtz, Nick the Booksmith, Angie Fox, Graphics 45, and some of my own bits and pieces and library cards that are authentic, and paper that I made, and paper that I marbled. And you can check it out on our Etsy store, and there are some still pictures there as well, so check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Saturday, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.